The Shroud Eater. In plague-stricken Germany, they feared a revenant that never left its coffin. They called it Nachzehrer, the After-Devourer. It did not drink blood. It fed on its own burial shroud, and as it chewed, the life drained from its kin above ground. Each bite another fever, each swallow another death notice. Gravediggers swore they heard it, a smacking, sucking sound from under the earth. They called such graves die schmatzenden Toten, the smacking dead. When families fell one by one, villagers said,
"The first to die eats the rest."
Plague and panic. The Nachzehrer was born of contagion and confusion. Bodies bloated, skin drew tight, blood leaked from mouths, and shrouds rotted away from gas and purge fluid. To the living, it looked like chewing. To the frightened, it sounded like proof. A corpse found fresh-faced and ruddy-lipped meant danger. The eyes open, the mouth red, signs it still feasted. It was not science that spread in the 17th century. It was plague and blame. Grave cures. Communities fought back with ritual engineering. A brick or stone jammed in the mouth to stop the chewing. A stake through the jaw to pin the hunger. The head cut and buried separately so the dead could not call names in sleep. Some poured poppy seeds across the grave, forcing the Nachzehrer to count each grain until sunrise. Arithmetic as exorcism. Coins in the mouth, necks broken. Graves ringed with crosses, so the smacking dead would bite iron instead of family. Case file, Diesdorf, Altmark region. During a plague season, deaths followed one household in sequence. The villagers exhumed the first victim. Inside the coffin, the shroud was shredded, the cloth wet with dark fluid. They declared her a Nachzehrerin, a female shroud eater. A rock was forced into her mouth before reburial. The deaths stopped. Or perhaps the plague burned itself out. Either way, faith claimed the credit. Forensic echo. Centuries later, on the island of Lazaretto Nuovo near Venice, archaeologists found a 16th century skull with a brick lodged between its teeth. A plague victim silenced mid-chew. Science calls it decomposition and fear. Folklore calls it proof. Planet 9 analysis. The Nachzehrer is less a monster than a map of ignorance. Every age invented its own epidemic villain. When germs were unknown, the dead became the carriers. Chewing corpses were just the plague's mask. But listen closely and you can hear another truth. The Nachzehrer fed not only on cloth, but on memory. A way to blame the past so the living could keep burying it. Closing remarks. The Nachzehrer never rose from its grave. It never had to. It lived where terror always lives, in sound, in silence, and in what we refuse to understand. Final log. Probability the Nachzehrer existed as described. Unverified. Probability that plague and fear chewed their way through Europe. Certain. File closed. The bells stop ringing, but something still counts in the dark.